Confusion about the sign systems is very common, and I'd like to talk about that now. Parents, interpreters, professionals, researchers all use these terms in different ways, and it's important to make sure that you understand how they're being used. Dan DeFee, a deaf education consultant in Texas, wrote recently that many who purport to use simultaneous communication actually use PSE, although they might call it Signing Exact English, Signed English, Manual English, Manually Coded English, Sign-Supported Speech, and so forth. Some report that they do try to sign in English word order, meaning that the words are in the correct order in the sentence, but they're not signing bound morphemes or function words. And they're not signing, therefore, grammatically accurate English, or ASL. Some report that they try this during English class, language arts, reading and writing instruction, but not necessarily during all times of the day. Dan DeFee added that the State of Texas Interpreter Certification Board misunderstands signed English too. They define it as the ability to watch and understand information and ideas presented through signs, gestures, classifiers, and fingerspelling in an English-like structure, and to communicate information and ideas through signs, gestures, classifiers, and fingerspelling in an English-like structure so that others will understand. But classifiers, hand shapes, or rule-grounded body pantomime used to represent nouns and verbs for the purpose of providing additional information, such as location, kind of action, size, shape, manner, don't exist in English. So if classifiers are being used, that's clearly an indication that what is being signed is not grammatically accurate English. It is rare that the authors of published studies involving signing in English by adults and or children film and analyze the degree to which the morphology and syntax of English is signed, so that descriptions are empirically compared, one method to another. Not only is there confusion about the labels and use of simultaneous speech and sign, but standard practice in research studies involving these methods is to collapse both the grammatically correct and the grammatically inaccurate methods into one group for analysis, and call that, for example, the total communication group or the simultaneous communication group. This means that if you're interested in how children are using, say, conceptually accurate signed English, you can't find out because that data is mixed in with children who are using all kinds of simultaneous communication. Likewise, if you're interested in how children who are using signing exact English are doing, you can't find out because it's collapsed into that one group. A welcome contrast to this situation is the work of Dr. Amy Schwartz in Texas. She has analyzed signing exact English, C users, as a separate group in her work. Because of the confusion, such as those just mentioned, it is important to have definitions and examples whenever simultaneous English signing is discussed. Ask for them at your meetings so that you know the degree to which English will be signed. If English is not to be signed completely, ask how your child or the student that you're responsible for is to learn the parts of English that are not being signed.